Hi all. I've gotten some messages asking me to do some videos on specific topics, so I'm starting to put those out. One topic that seems to be pretty popular right now is obviously the new payment system. So I'm just going to go through sort of the basic info that I have and then give you my experience with the new payment system. So the basic information is that if you haven't gone to your payment preferences yet and chosen your intervals and made sure your bank account is in order, you have until the 15th to do that. But once you do it, you can't turn back to the Amazon payments account. So make sure when you do set up your intervals and the bank account and press save or update that you are ready to use the new process. So what happens is any available funds you have at the time that the interval arrives, these will automatically transfer to your bank account. The intervals that you can choose from when you sign up are 3, 7, 14, 30, and 60 days. I personally have it at 3 days, and I know a lot of other Turkers feel that they do not want to leave their money in Amazon's hands for any longer than it needs to be. So I know a lot of folks have done either 3 or 7 days. The Amazon gift card balance is still available if that's what you want to do or have to do based on your location. As of January 15th, all Turkers must be using the new system. So as I said, this is hopefully to help people with information and let them know whether they want to give the new system a go and relinquish the old process. Just a note that says on the transfer earnings page that dates are in UTC, and I've made the conversion there for what's probably a lot of the most popular time zones. A lot of people say, oh, well, Amazon's on Pacific time, which is correct, but it doesn't appear to affect their system. Their system is in UTC. So I don't know if it's really relevant, but it's probably good to know. There's still 2 phases to the process. So once your available earnings leave your account, they go to Amazon, quote unquote, wherever that is, and then from Amazon it gets direct deposited to your bank. So there is that 2-phased process, but it's not, you don't have to do it anymore. Now it's automated. So email notifications are sent for each phase, so you know what's going on and you're in the know. And probably the most important recent information that's come out is that you are not to delete your Amazon payments account because it's there to verify your identity. So even if you're not going to be using it and you probably won't have to log on or anything, but you absolutely need to leave it be. So don't delete it and just leave it alone. So this is what the earning pages look like now, and this is my earning page. You see it gives you your available earnings will be transferred to your bank account on the date chosen by your interval, and then you can update your payment preferences by clicking the blue link where it says payment preferences. I've just highlighted where it says that the dates are in UTC just so people know what I'm talking about. You can see the difference in my deposits where I was on Amazon payments as of the 15th, and as of the 21st I went to transfer to bank account. So that's essentially what it looks like now, and you don't really have to haggle with it at all. Actually just automatically goes on the predetermined date. So the payment preferences page, this is the most important page, obviously, because this is how you tell Amazon to where to send your money. So there you see the payment frequency, which you can choose, and then you have your bank account information, the account holder, routing, and account number. Your account holder name, there was an email or a communication that said that the name on your account must match the name on your bank account exactly. That's not the case for me. My name in my Amazon account, like even my shopping account, which is how they link you to your Mturk account, are just my initials, and then on my bank account's obviously my full name, and my money's still going to my account. So I just left it as it was as a matter of preference to see if it worked, and it did work. So I don't know if people are going to see problems down the road with that, but right now it's just my initials on my Amazon account, and then on my bank account it's my full name. So this is basically part and parcel of what the changes are. And then once you've done this, you don't really have to address it again. It's going to start moving your money automatically. These are the email notifications that you'll get. So the first one here on the left side, upper left side, it says your direct deposit has been received. And that's where it goes from your available earnings to Amazon. And then your direct deposit, the next email says, sorry, your direct deposit has been sent to your bank account. And then at some interval after that, you'll expect to see it in your bank account. So these are the email notifications you're going to get, and they've been pretty reliable on my end, so I'm happy with that. And just to give you an idea of timing, how things worked out for me, on the 21st of December, which was my first automated deposit, at 1:45 a.m. it went out of my available earnings into Amazon. At 9:36 a.m. it went from Amazon to my bank. And then because it was a weekend when that all happened, I didn't actually get the deposit to my account until December 23rd at 4:30 a.m. The next date was actually right before Christmas, obviously, so the timeline is a little more of what I would expect to see on a normal weekday. On the December 24th at 1:46 a.m., my available earnings went to Amazon. At 2:06 a.m., it went to my bank, and at 1:12 p.m. later that day, I received it in my bank. And then the last deposit I received on December 26th went out of my available balance at 4:41 p.m. It processed from Amazon to my bank at 5:16 p.m. and then it was in my bank account at 11:02 p.m. So that obviously represents pretty much the shortest time so far that I've had to see my money go from my account to my bank. So it seems like there's some fluctuation in the time. I intend to continue to track it just to see what the average time is. I don't think we can get much out of 3 data points right now. If other people want to send me just very vaguely their data points, just saying when they got the 2 emails and then when it was received into their account, that would be great. I can try to aggregate some of that data and get an idea of, on average, how long it's going to take to process and get to be sent to our banks. Just as a note, I use a Chime, what's called a Chime. It's a account, a prepaid card. It has no fees or anything, and that's what I use to put my Mturk money in. At the very beginning, I was, like a lot of people, suspicious of giving out my primary bank information, so I went with a prepaid card. It's worked well for me, and that's just how I kind of save my money separately. So if anybody's interested in a Chime account, they do deposit the money pretty quickly, and I think there's usually 3 deposits, 3 opportunities for deposits each day, usually very early in the morning, right in the afternoon, then late at night, as you saw by my various deposits, 4:30 a.m., 1:12, and 11 o'clock. So that's about the 3 opportunities you have to receive money in a given day, a given weekday, I should say. The weekends, they don't process payments. So that's the skinny on the new payments process, keeping it simple. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Feel free to subscribe and let me know what other topics you want to talk about. We can do Mturk Suite, just general kind of my impressions on how Mturk is going lately, or how I'm finding work. Any of that. So I'd love to hear from you. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.